Hi, I'm Chris Martin, and I'm a front-end web developer with Microtek Corporation. I use technology every day, so I thought I'd start with this with talking about, I just had a kid a year ago, and technology is pretty crazy with babies these days. I did a lot of research, of course, during the whole time when my girlfriend was pregnant, looking at downloading different apps to track kind of what your kid is doing in utero and what to expect at month 7, 8, 9. But the coolest tech that I got for having a kid is the Nest Cam. So there's lots of like nanny cams out there. I chose to go with Nest because I was thinking ahead and how can I use this camera in the future besides looking at my kid. But it's super handy because the last thing you want to do is wake up your kid when they're sleeping or napping. So you can just log into a website and take a look. The Nest does audio triggers, it does motion triggers. You can, with the new software too, or I think that's the new Nest Cam, you can recognize people by their face too, right? So it can do certain things. It won't pick up if it's certain people coming to your front door or whatever. But for me, it's just a matter of looking at them during the day and also at night having the infrared camera is cool. I love my cell phone. I've recently upgraded to a Google Pixel, although it's already one version behind, but I love it. And I love that Google Photos gives you unlimited storage with the Pixel, which was a huge requirement because I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures of, my kid, but also I love taking photos in general. So this is cool because not only can I take unlimited pictures and video, but I can share it with my family really easy with Google Photos. It's awesome. And editing photos is really cool because you can use Google Snapseed. Yeah, it's great software. They've changed it in the past 2 months, which I don't love the new UI as much as I love the old one, but I can do tons of edits on my photos. I'd save a copy of each, which is great, and it's pretty powerful, yeah. Managing photos is a headache, yeah, especially when you have a family of multiple people who have different devices. I've moved my stuff to Google Photos, but the other thing is I shoot on a DSLR as well, which I upload to Flickr to share with family and friends, but I also have local copies. So I feel like my images are pretty well backed up, and even though they're across a few different services, but the trick is like, what do I do with my girlfriend's photos or family photos that are, or like friends and stuff that take photos of us as well. You can only control so much, right? But I think the end goal would be to have everything backed up in one location, but it's just not going to go that way. So it's a combination of Google Photos, iCloud, and local storage. I've been using Photoshop now for about 15 years. I love Photoshop. I love Adobe Creative Suite. There's just, every time I go to their site, I can't believe how many new applications there are. There's just tons. But I use Photoshop religiously. I use Adobe Illustrator quite a bit, especially when I'm working with vector. I've been kind of moving into something called Adobe XD, which is pretty cool. It's kind of storyboarding, user flow and user design from kind of more of a UX perspective. And it's neat, you can animate the storyboards and kind of show like, oh, I click on this and it goes to here. It's kind of still in kind of a beta phase, but I think there's a lot of merit there. I've also moved to a new design app called it's called Sketch. I like it, but it's a lot more lightweight than Photoshop. But it's really great for sharing assets and stuff, right? So you can just design one button and share it throughout a whole bunch of different storyboards. And Photoshop, you can do that too, but it's a little more cumbersome. They've introduced a library in the new one, but Sketch is kind of built around the idea of instances and symbols, right? So usually with this project I'm working on right now, I'll meet with a few people. They'll kind of throw out some ideas they have for like, this is the new feature we want in the app. And from there, I'll kind of storyboard or mock it up. Normally at this phase, I think you would do some analysis a little bit, maybe some wireframing just to show like, oh, this screen, you're gonna click on this, you're gonna go here. They prefer to have like more high fidelity mock-ups, so right away I'll go into Photoshop and start making like pretty polished graphics, maybe not 100%, but I would say at least 80. And from there we'll meet again, kind of design or kind of decide if we like this flow or not. A lot of times we'll go back and forth and I'll make some changes. And then at that point, we'll meet with the dev team and actually figure out, can we build this? And if not, what do we have to change to get this built? And part of being a front-end developer and not just a UI UX guy is kind of understanding the technical part in the beginning. So you don't even suggest things that can't be done. You know in the back of your mind, I can run with this. We can use technologies to make this, but what are the pros and cons? Like, is it going to be a performance hit, or is it going to be, really too lightweight for the end user? I'm not sure. Closing thoughts, I love using technology so much, but nowadays I don't have the time for all the extra stuff that I feel like tech gives you. There's so much data. Every app will tell you everything about your day, like, you know, how many calories I burned, how many steps I walked, this and that. And I find now my favorite tech is apps and anything that just does one or two things really well. I find those are the ones I keep going back to, or the ones that have all these other features. I might be suckered into buying them because I love cool new toys and stuff, but I just never use those features. So.